Hey, what's up, y'all? This is Rodney, and I'm back, and I wanted to go ahead and give my review over The Real Housewives of Atlanta. So basically, the episode starts off, you know how they go around to each person's home. Miss Diane, which is Portia's mother, was telling a story about when she went and got 4 strippers for her aunts. I think Portia's or either Lauren's aunt. She went and found 4 strippers for a bachelorette party. You know, quiet as it's kept. I mean, you gonna see the type of daughter that you got, Miss Diane. You know, your daughter is an aggressive weekend lesbian. You know, once she get a little bit of that Hennessy in her system, she making the girls eat her out from here until Sunday morning. And then the big difference is you went and found the entertainment, Miss Diane. Your daughter fucked the entertainment. Okay. Anyways, so Drew is, you know what? Why did I like Drew's wig? That black wig with the bang. It kind of gave me an old school. I liked it. Anyways, girl. So Drew was gonna sing "Angel of Mine" at Cynthia's wedding. When Cynthia asked Mike, "You like Angel of Mine by Monica?" He was like, "Yeah," when she sings it. Hey, Drew! Anyways, so Kenya is outside. Baby, Kenya need a man. When I tell you Kenya was outside, she did about 4 sweeps of that goddamn room and put on that. All I know is when Kenya sat down to talk to her daddy, I still saw 55,000 leaves right behind her. Kenya, what was the purpose of you getting that broom and sweeping 4 times if all you did was leave the goddamn leaves sitting right behind you? Anyways, girl, Kenya said, "I don't do outside work." I know that's right, bitch. Me either. I don't know if I like Kenya's father. Did y'all notice how he did not call her his granddaughter? I don't want to be one of those people that like nitpicks at stuff, but he never, well, I'm not going to say he did not call her his granddaughter. With that 2-minute scene or 3-minute scene that we saw, he didn't call her. He said, how did he say it? I can't remember his exact wording. I didn't write it down, but I don't remember him calling her his granddaughter. He referred to Brooklyn as like your child, your daughter. I don't know why. Let me say something. And I'm just going to go ahead and we're just going to talk. I'm going to go ahead and get Kenya out the way. Well, from what I remember. Well, no, I'm not going to get Kenya out the way. I'm going to get Kenya and her family out the way. Because we still, of course, this is the Kenya Moore show. So we still got some stuff we got to talk about. But there is something going on with that family of Kenya's that just does not sit right with my spirit. I have always said that it's something iffy about that family. I don't like Aunt Laurie, the one who she swore up and down had her back, and we ain't seen Aunt Laurie, in how many years? I think it just goes to show how Aunt Laurie, she ain't shit, how Kenya's family, they ain't shit. I don't understand how Kenya's mother pretty much threw her away in a trash can, and no one ever held this woman accountable for being an ain't shit mama. At one point I was thinking, was Kenya's mother violated? Y'all get what I'm trying to say? Start with an R. Was Kenya a product of R? Y'all get what I'm trying to say? How old was Kenya's mother when she had her? So I don't want to take away if something traumatic happened to Kenya's mother, and that's probably why she treats Kenya the way that she treats Kenya. But at some point, it's like, y'all, Kenya come around and y'all basically don't get onto this bitch for treating her daughter like some bitch off the street. Kenya, your family ain't shit either. Your daddy, I halfway like him. Your mama, she ain't shit. Your Aunt Laurie, she definitely ain't shit. No, your Aunt Laurie ain't shit, and your mama definitely ain't shit. But again, if something traumatic happened to that woman, that's the only way I could try to kind of understand why she probably pushes Kenya away or doesn't want a relationship with Kenya. But even like with Aunt Laurie basically telling Kenya, this was years ago, like she was more pissed off at Kenya for trying to have a relationship with her mother. Like, it's not up to you. Now, I will say that when Kenya went and knocked on that lady's door, I didn't think that was appropriate because at the end of the day, like, this woman don't already want to talk to you. You think this bitch really gonna talk to you and she knows some cameras are outside? Like, come on, Kenya. So that part I get, but I don't know. It's just something about that family where I feel like it's almost like, you know how black people, we love keeping family secrets and shit. What stays in the house, what goes on in the house stays in the house. And I feel like it's some shit that popped off or happened with the mama that ain't nobody telling Kenya. And they would rather like protect the mother or protect, possibly if the mother was violated, protect the predator instead of just telling Kenya, this is what happened to your mother. And this is why she treats you the way that she treats you. I don't know, like I don't. This is not factual, y'all. This is just the things that these are the things that go through my head when I look at Kenya and her family, or when she speaks about her family. Like, something had to have happened to that lady, and it's fucked up as this may sound. It's almost like, this is gonna sound so fucked up, but I hope y'all get what I'm trying to say. It's almost like I would want something to have happened to the mother for. Then it will make more sense to me on why she treats her daughter the way that she treats her daughter, Kenya. Like, if ain't nothing happened to you and you just treating your daughter just like a random bitch off the street, that just goes to show you just an ain't shit bitch. But at least if something happened to you, it will make more sense to me. I don't know, girl. Her daddy says that, he's never met Mark. And that he can't, he only can go by what he sees on TV. Nigga, that's enough. Ain't none of us ever met Mark. Hello? Well, I guess the people who probably bumped into him at his restaurant in Brooklyn or at the airport maybe, but don't none of us know Mark. But anybody with two eyes and, girl, decent hearing knows that Mark treated Kenya like shit. That's enough. And the truth of the matter is, like, you don't have to, like, this is what people need to realize when it comes to people being in abusive relationships, whether it's emotional, physical, mental, whatever. The abuser never abuses the person in front of family and friends. He does it or she does it in private. So no, even if you were around Mark and Kenya, Mark will probably be the sweetest man in the world. So kind and loving in front of you. But baby, when he get home in that door lock, bitch, he becomes the biggest asshole in the goddamn world. So I don't understand this whole need of, I ain't never been around Mark. Nigga, you don't have to be around Mark. You see how this nigga treats your daughter, and that's enough. Anyways, so Drew and Kenya meet up. Let me just go ahead and say this. And Drew wants a problem with Kenya more. And see, this is the problem, right? Because people have marked Kenya as this villain. People don't feel sorry for her. People only remember Kenya's reaction to someone's action. When Kenya gets to that reunion and tongue drag Drew all across that goddamn building, I want everybody to remember that Kenya ain't did shit to Drew. Yes, Kenya made a comment about Drew being a stray in the confessional, but again, those confessionals are not seen until after the episode airs. I cannot remember one time that Kenya has done anything to Drew that will make Drew the final straw. Drew wants smoke with Kenya. Drew is thinking of every reason to have an issue with Kenya. So they go out to dinner. She says that she thought that they were building a friendship. And I put, bitch, how? The realest and the fakest thing. Like, this is the thing, right? Again, that realist and fakest thing, just like Kenya said, you wanted to play this game of the realist and the fakest, but you start out with so Kenya. And I still stand by what I said in my last couple of, the last time we talked about this. Drew's issue was not with Kenya. Drew, your issue really and truly was with Portia and with Candy, because they were the most vocal that night Kenya stayed upstairs with her daughter. Everybody else was pretty much in agreement with Portia and Candy, but the next day, everybody, except for Portia, because she was upstairs talking to Drew, was downstairs with Kenya, you know, working out. Well, not with Kenya, but they were all downstairs working out, twirling and dancing and laughing and talking. So, your issue should have been with the group. Bitch, y'all hoes had so much to say last night when Kenya went to bed, but now y'all all downstairs laughing and talking. But that's not how she handled it. It was, oh, these bitches are real. Let's play a game of the realest and the fakest. So, Kenya, girl, what? How is it so Kenya? Kenya was upstairs with her daughter. Drew, it makes you actually the fakest one out of the bunch. Kenya told you not to say anything to the girls about the jet that she was renting to go to South Carolina. You sat at your dinner table in your house when it was brought up, and you proceeded to ask questions to Kenya about how she was getting to South Carolina when you already knew how she was going to get to South Carolina. Drew is fake, and Drew wants that smoke with Kenya, and y'all already know how Kenya get at these reunions. Y'all already know. Y'all already know. Drew is coming up with, I could have brought my daughter. So you was going to leave your son? So now it's a problem. So now you have a problem. So now you have a problem with you not being able to bring your daughter. But fuck your son though, right? This bitch says the final straw. Girl, how are we at the final straw? So the first thing that made you not want to fuck with me is because I told you, hey, don't mention this to the girls. Ooh, you fake. Okay, the final straw. I'm trying to see it for Drew. I think, you know what I think, the thing that frustrates me the most, I don't even feel like going down that road. Again, Drew won't smoke with Kenya, and I don't think you're gonna be able to, like, Latoya is more Drew's speed. I'm sorry. You see what I'm saying? Like, Drew, Kenya is out of your league. She is. About the only bitch that could really get with Kenya on this show was Nene. And we done seen Kenya run Nene from her laptop. So we saw the girls run Nene from her goddamn laptop in her goddamn house. So we know Nene ain't gonna do shit. Anyways, girl, the check comes. Kenya says she gonna pay for the bill. Drew says we gonna split it. Now Kenya says only broke bitches split bills. Now, girl, I thought it was funny. I know a lot of girls are upset that Kenya said that. Girl, at the end, I want to talk about. You know what? Actually, tomorrow I'm gonna talk about splitting bills in Hot Topics. I have a question for you for a lot of, because I remember it was the Shade Room had posted something online about splitting bills, and it was so many comments in the comments section about, we'll talk about that tomorrow. So Kenya made a comment basically about Drew. I'm gonna say this much. Y'all supposed to be living these lives of the rich and fabulous, you know what I'm saying? So the simple fact that y'all check was only $50 and Drew, you wanted to split it. Now, girl, if me and my friend went out, girl, we splitting the bill. Girl, ain't nobody got no money over here, girl. Girl, me and my friend, we split the bill when we went to STK. But girl, the bill was damn near $200. So it was like, girl, just split the bill, girl. You see what I'm saying? So it's like, girl, just split the bill, girl. But we was at STK. Girl, you really wanted to split a $50 bill, Drew? And you live in a $10,000 square foot home? I mean, I guess all your money going towards Ralph's house. Anyways, hold on, let me make sure I'm not getting ahead of myself. Okay, so the girls go out to Marlo had a little Girl, nothing. Girl, something they just, girl, what we gonna do, y'all? We got to make a scene. So they go out to pumpkin patch or something, and they start to talk about page 6. Who reported to page 6? Girl, quiet as it's kept. Kenya basically let y'all know, girl. If it was TMZ or B Scott, then maybe y'all can say I leaked it. But girl, I don't fuck with page 6 like that. I don't think it was Kenya. I think more than likely it was probably one of the producers. Now, next week when they show B Scott talking about it, girl, at that point, we could probably pinpoint it to Kenya. Because I think Kenya and B Scott are good Judy. So it wouldn't be, I wouldn't put it past Kenya. I thought Toya looked absolutely gorgeous with that black hair. Toya really won't, like, I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not here for, I just don't really see it for Toya like that. I don't. Like, I think, like, I do think this. I think a lot of people don't see it for Toya because she's aligned with Kenya. Even before the whole thing came out, I think about Toya being a colorist. But even before that, I think people just didn't like Toya because she was aligned with Kenya. I just didn't like Toya because I just don't really see it for her like that. Like, maybe if she come back next year, I might like. It's not that I don't like Toya. It's just that she just like, girl, she do too much. Like, she trying too hard. Like, if it's anybody out of the group that Drew should have a problem with, it should be Toya. Like, Toya been fucking with you since you walked on the scene with a gangster league. Like, girl, Toya been won't smoke with you. But for whatever reason, I guess Drew knows that she's not, like, the top dog is Kenya. Let's just call it for what it is, girl. But the truth of the matter is, girl, you're out of Kenya's league. Kenya gonna drag you at their reunion. Girl, she is. And everybody knows it. As much as you can hate Kenya all day long, but you know Kenya is about to drag Drew at that reunion. And the simple fact that Drew really is in the same boat as Kenya in her relationship, but she has the most to say. Like, that's the thing that I don't get about Drew. At least with Portia and Kenya or the other girls, they don't really mention relationships because, bitch, really and truly, all y'all hoes in the same boat. But it just goes to show how delusional, delayed, and late Drew is. Like, girl, your husband moved girl, I don't even because I'm talking about Drew and that shit. So, they call Cynthia. Cynthia is out looking for, her mother's dress. It won't arrive until after the wedding. So they're out looking for her mother a dress for her wedding. Girl, so they FaceTime. Did they call? Somebody called somebody. I can't remember who called who. And baby, the first thing, baby, fuck that wedding dress, bitch. Did you get that prenup together? That's what I want to know. One thing about Cynthia says, no, they doing a post-nup. Drew, here go Drew. They have so much else going on. They really don't. Bitch, it's just the wedding. I'm sorry. It is just the fucking wedding. You would think that seeing the shit that Kenya is going through with this nigga, that Cynthia would be like, bitch. No, I just don't get why... That wedding is not that fucking important. Not overprotecting yourself. One thing I'm gonna say, I'm all down for get a bitch, especially when, girl, I was about to go into a whole, I'm trying to control myself and my rants and my tangents that I go on. I'm gonna stop right there because I was about to go into a whole goddamn 30-minute thing. They showed a clip of Mama Joyce. I just don't want you to choke on a chicken bone. And he kicked me out. Mama Joyce just worried about the money. Kenya left herself unprotected. And look at her now. Like Candy said. Candy and Toya say that Drew was coming for Kenya. She was. She wanted to smoke with Kenya at that goddamn on the girls trip. This is one thing I want people to realize. As much as Toya may not be my favorite, Toya is probably the most honest when it comes to, like, you see how Toya, if she doesn't agree with Kenya, she gonna let it be known. I think, like, what did she say? I'm sorry, I got choked up on my words. Shit. Hold up, y'all. Oh, when she said when she thought Kenya had leaked the story to the blog, she thought that Kenya was dead wrong for trying to go around trying to ruin the girls' trip. I think that's how you will hold Kenya accountable. And that's one thing that you really don't see, at least with the other girls, when it comes to Portia. You know, I'm going to just say this. I see a lot of people talking about how Kenya is the most, dangerous one out of the group, and I have to completely disagree. I actually think it's Portia, and that's just what it is. Portia is the only one out of the entire group that can go around making accusations of the R word, still hang around this woman. Nothing really happened to her. She's the only one that can get in multiple fights, and people think that it's cute. She's the only one who can insinuate that her ex-husband, Cardell Stewart, was gay. But as soon as somebody else says, oh, girl, you his beard, then it's everybody else's problem. She's the only one that can sit around with every other person on the group and say that Kim Fields' husband, or insinuate that he was gay, but everybody else is in the wrong and Portia is not. Portia can sit here and, say that not even defend her best friend when Phaedra was out here spreading lies about Shamia fucking Candy and Todd, and everybody says that Portia is the best girlfriend that they wish they wish they had. Portia knows exactly what she's doing. Even as we can see what's about to happen with Marlo and Kenya. She has this thing of trying to say that Marlo wants to be so far up Kenya's ass, when the truth of the matter is the only reason why Marlo it's calculated that Kenya now is forgiving Marlo. No, it's calculated that Marlo now wants to be Kenya's friend since Nene is not on the show. But Portia knows that she can say something and not have any. It is what it is, girl. Portia shows up to the event. Everybody else went home. I already talked about Kenya. Yeah, that was pretty much the end of the episode. All right, y'all. Is that it? Yeah, that was it, because Kenya went to see a therapist. She talked about being 15 years old and dating a 26-year-old man. I think we already knew about that. I thought I knew about her being, the man also physically abused her. I knew about that. Again, it makes sense to me when Kenya says that she doesn't talk disrespectfully to the people that she loves. It makes sense to me, because the truth of the matter is, one thing I've always told y'all, whenever you get into arguments with friends or family, you better watch what the fuck you say, because you'll fuck around and say the wrong thing, and bitch, you'll say something crazy to me, and I won't because I don't mind not talking to family. Hello? You better ask somebody. So you'll fuck around and say some shit to me, and bitch, girl, the number is deleted, girl. You die, girl. I don't know. Have you talked to your cousin so and so? Have you talked to your? Oh God, I don't know who that is, girl. Girl, you become dead to me. But I think Kenya is basically again trying to say, I know how my tongue can get. Y'all hoes know how my mouth can get. So when Mark even is talking to me crazy, I don't talk to him crazy back, because I know that once I say what I say, because 9 times out of 10, a woman is, who was saying, I think this was Diva. I think Diva was saying this one time, and it actually makes sense. Most of the time, a woman cannot overpower a man as far as physical strength. So a woman's strength comes from her mouth. So a woman can fucking chop you down to your knees with her words. That's why a lot of times when these niggas, these abusive ass niggas be like, well, what she do? She was talking to me crazy. Yeah. So you punched that woman in the face because she was talking to you crazy? Hold up, you knocked that woman down a flight of stairs because she said something you didn't like? Because niggas, their egos are fragile. You see what I'm saying? So a woman's strength comes from her goddamn tongue. So Kenya knows, bitch, if I really wanted to give it to Mark, bitch, I could really give it to Mark. But I'm trying not to go there with him, because I love him probably more than he loves me. So it makes sense when she says, I don't like to go back and forth with people that I love. Because, bitch, once you get started, bitch, I'm not going to stop. Once I get started, I'm not going to stop. and I'm gonna wear your ass out. I can't beat your ass, nigga, but I'm gonna wear your ass out with this mouthpiece of mine, bitch. Watch and see. Hello. Anyways, y'all, that's it, girl. We're about to watch Married to Medicine. I'll talk to y'all hopefully tonight, girl. I'm about to try to watch Married to Medicine right now, girl. Unless somebody ring my phone and wanna come through. All right, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.